School is not as bad as you make it out to be. Now, you may think that school is probably the worst invention known to mankind. And I'll be honest, I hate school just as much as you probably do. I mean, look at me right now. I'm playing Minecraft because I'm trying to not think about school. But I think school is really not that bad. And I think school is actually important. Now, for me, I don't know if this is for most people. When I'm in school, I definitely don't like to pay attention. Going into my middle school years, I definitely just sat there. I didn't really pay attention. I would kind of just like not really go to sleep, but I would just stare. I would just daydream because it was that boring. And I would daydream about the dreams I had of becoming a YouTuber and the dreams I had about just making it big in life. Those are the things I would just no, no, no. Wow, this is so bad. I'm gonna go up this way. This way is probably better. I would sit there and I would just think about just random stuff, and I really wouldn't pay attention in class. And coming into my high school years, you start taking harder and harder classes, maybe AP classes. You start to see how much work you have, and to be honest, I still hate it. I still definitely have a hatred for it, but as much as you hate it, school is important. There's just nothing else to really say about it. School is going to teach you a couple of things that you're going to need in your real life. And one of them, I think it teaches you that you don't really realize, is that it teaches you how to do work that you don't want to do. That sounds crazy, but I'm gonna make it make sense in a second. School teaches you how to do work that you don't want to do. What that basically means is school, when you go to school and you take, let's say, let's make up a random class, psychology. We're gonna go with psychology. You may not be interested in psychology, and that's fine. Not everybody wants to learn psychology, and that is completely fine. The reason why you still have to get the work done, and the reason why I think it's so important, is because when you're in that psychology class, you still got to do the work, even though you don't want to do it. So it's teaching you how to do things that you don't want to do. And when you're in the real world, there's going to be things that you don't necessarily. I didn't realize how low I was on HP. You're going to have things that you're going to have to do in the real world that you don't necessarily want to do. And that's normal in life. But if you sit there just like you do in school and you don't listen or pay attention and you just don't do the work, well, if that's your job, for example, and you get an assignment at your job and you just don't do it because, oh, I don't want to, or I'm not interested in it, so I'm not going to do it, you're going to get fired. And how are you going to get money if you don't have a job? So think twice before you just don't do anything, School really isn't as bad as you probably think it is. I think your friend group, depending on your friend group, because I know not everyone has friends. That sucks. But I think friends can also make your school experience a lot better. And you need to start looking at school like you're not going to be there your whole life, Like, now I'm thinking about it. I'm a junior in high school and I have about a year and a half left. And as much as I hate school, I've realized I won't be in school forever. I've got a year and a half, and then if I want to go to college, I'll go to college. But then I'm done. So don't stress about school as much as you do, because trust me, it's really not even worth it. Like, you'll be out of school once you hit your senior year of high school, and you'll probably look back at it in a couple of years after you graduate, and you'll probably be like, that wasn't that bad. Trust me, it's not gonna hit you right now. You're still gonna hate school. You're gonna rather play video games than go to school. But school is really just teaching you how to do things that you don't want to do. And I think that lesson is genuinely a very important lesson. Because if you learn how to do things you don't want to do, then life is just going to be so much easier. Because even when you don't want to do something, you'll still end up getting it done. And in the work world, that'll take you a very, very long way. So that's kind of just what I think of why school isn't really as bad as you think. Just keep fighting through it. Trust me, the real world is way harder than it is, or way harder than actual like school is. So don't take of it too negatively. Like, it's really not that bad. But that's all I really wanted to say. If you did enjoy what I had to say and you want to support this channel, you can always like and subscribe. Let me know, actually, let me know in the comments if you guys would want me to just like have gameplay videos and just yap about the most random things ever. I was kind of thinking about doing it, but I don't know. I want to do what you guys want me to do, as this channel is basically brand new and I'm trying to grow an audience. So let me know if that's something that interest you guys. I literally can't speak, but let me know if that would interest you guys in any sort of way. I don't know where my bed is, and this is not good. Oh, found it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in another video. Later.